Good. That'll be you. Nice. Good. Nice. Here we go. sure.
The weapon. Butter knife. Or whatever you're calling it. Did you bloody it yet?
It's incredible. It's like a demon.
Ha! Told you. Feels good to have forged that thing. To get it out in the world, I'm sure it'll serve you well. Well, I just had to see how you were getting along with it. But I gotta get back now. Be seeing you.
Don't do it. We'll talk later.
So, how's business?
Can't complain. As difficult as Tylus can be, his potions are the best in Magellan. They're always in high demand. I suppose you're here for some yourself, right?
Alchemy is its own art form.
I don't believe that.
You want to tell us?
The camp is a little bit safer because of you.
It was an honor, Mr. Fenris.
And have you thought about a reward I could give you for your excellent service?
A dog.
No, a magnifying glass. Then we can burn things.
Well, how about I appoint you my personal guard? All you have to do is carry on keeping watch over the camp. I can't be everywhere, so you can be my extra eyes and ears.
Yes, please. Way better than burning things.
I accept your offer, on behalf of myself and my colleagues here.
Then it is done. And of course, my guards get extra rations. Eat all you want.
How gracious of you.
Justin's on a diet. That's a lie! Take it back!
Hey now, my guards can't fight each other. Don't forget that.
We won't. See you later. Bye! See ya.
Who takes care of those kids, anyway?
Takes care of them? Nobody. They look after themselves. Most are orphans. Perhaps if we weren't fighting battles on multiple fronts, we could take better care of them, but... well, it's a shame.
Isn't there some way to help them?
You must have children.
Yeah, a son.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, I'm not sure what we could do differently, to be honest.
Why not let the kids help out?
With what? Right now, all our work revolves around war. I don't want to burden them with that. It occurs to me that Tylus talks to one of the children on occasion. Can't remember his name, but he must be an intelligent kid. Our alchemist usually shoos away anyone who bothers him while he works, but not the kids. It wouldn't hurt if others followed his example, I suppose. I'll see what I can do. Not as good as it's been talking. Unfortunately, I have to get back to work. I needed that positivity, though, let me tell you.
Well, if the blade is blunt.
That's a load of crap.
That's gotta be the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, nice to see you again. How can I help you?
Show me.
Are you sure?
Good to see you.
You're okay. I like you.
You'd make a pretty good detective. Not now.
Well, giving control to someone else isn't easy. I've never been very good at it. I'm in. I found the Skyan scouts. They won't be reporting anything back. There were only a few of them, but they'll likely send out more next time.
We'll deal with that when the time comes. I'd say we're off to a good start. A job well done, Jax. We've completed the first stage of our long journey. The Sixth Power has taken its first steps, but now the real work begins. I'm impressed, Jax. I knew you could do this, but I'm still surprised by how efficient you've been.
That's the reason the hybrid, always sent me on the toughest missions, isn't it?
Indeed. And even after all these years, you haven't lost any of your skills. Just as well, we're really going to need them.
I've still got a long way to go. So many difficult situations, and demanding people. They all seem to want to determine my fate. And my family's. But I've got decent weapons again, and I'm ready to face the next obstacle. The Sixth Power is now in action, and soon we'll be a serious contender in the battle for Magellan. And I'm part of it, whether I want to be or not. Not much is certain yet, but the coming days will reveal more about my special role in the war against the invaders. Meanwhile, the Skyans will be expanding the regions covered in their alien flora. Before long, we'll be in a world we don't recognize, full of creatures that'll change or destroy us. My infection, the dark Elex is starting to take over. I'm already feeling the first effects of the disease. I need to get some healing soon, or I won't get the chance to fight my first real battles.
We need to talk about that infection of yours. I've made some startling discoveries about the Dark Elex. And I'm certain now that, left untreated, the infection will eventually transform you into a Skyanid creature.
So all I can do is sit back and wait until it happens. You haven't come up with anything else?
Well, we could pump you full of painkillers, but I don't think that's a good idea. One moment of inattention and the infection could overwhelm you. Better not take that risk.
Great.
I've developed a method of extracting specific DNA fragments from infected subjects. So I'm going to need as many different subjects as possible to continue with my research. That's where we should concentrate our efforts next.
Any activity on the Skyend invasion front?
Things are still relatively quiet. They must be preparing for a major assault. But I'm more concerned about the Morcons at the moment.
Fuck, I'd almost forgotten about them.
They're unpredictable and represent a huge risk in our war against the Skyends. Especially Patriarch Victor. You should speak to him. Try to reach some form of agreement. Nothing would be worse than him attacking us when we least expect it.
What about me? I'm infected. Will my DNA fragments help?
I need samples from subjects that have already mutated. But they can't be from just any Skyanid. I'm going to need exceptionally thermoactive specimens. You'll have to hunt them down and use the method I've devised to extract those DNA fragments from them.
So what else have you got for me?
I've received reports from our neighbors to the northwest. It seems the clerics have lost control of some of their own troops. Their headquarters are about to be attacked by a group of malfunctioning robots. You should stop them before they reduce the cleric castle to a pile of rubble. You should talk to Thialg about our defenses. There's still a long way to go before we're properly prepared.
DNA fragments from thermoactive Skyanids. Am I supposed to know what any of that means?
Yes, I know it sounds complicated. But it's really rather simple. It's all about the cell's DNA replication. How actively and stably the cells of the infected subjects transform. The best data I can use is from subjects whose transformation was particularly quick and effective. When it comes to researching Dark Elex, that could save me a lot of time, and we have precious little to spare. Even things like pieces of skin, scales, or excrement might be enough if they come from highly thermoactive specimens. I've added the relevant data to your editor. It will show you promising areas for the DNA fragments I need. Focus your search there.
What if I can't come to an agreement with Patriarch Victor?
Well, just do everything you can to make sure it doesn't come to that.
Got a plan for your next experiment?
Yes, I would like to speak to Thialg. He's an excellent commander, highly skilled in battle.
What do you want from him?
I have observed that one of the most human characteristics of all is the willingness to take risks. We machines are always calculating our chances of success. We have a threshold up to which we consider a risk to be acceptable. Humans, though, often attempt things that are nearly impossible, with full knowledge of how little chance they have of success.
Oh shit.
You appear to have guessed what I have in mind.
I'm not sure. Tell me more.
To quote a popular phrase, things will get worse before they get better. I need to experience a defeat, but not just any defeat. One I can determine in advance to be a certain route.
You're saying you want to get into a fight with Thialg and lose?
How insightful of you. I am continually reminded of why I asked you to serve as my mentor.
How do you know you're not stronger than Thialg?
I don't. However, for the purposes of my experiment, I need only assume that he could be stronger. Now please lead me to Theolg. Thank you.
Okay, fine. I'll take you to Thealg. Can't wait to see how this turns out. I wonder if Kaya has calmed down yet. The Dark Elex is giving us enough of a headache. Kaya might be able to help. I should go see her.
Excellent!
Come back when you've collected your first DNA fragments. The sooner I can work on them, the faster my research will yield results. Always remember that our most valuable asset is your willpower. It's the only thing that can save us. So take good care of it. Always...
Commander, report. Sensor activity suggests Companion Fox has been captured by Fort Berserkers.
What? How could that happen?
Fox separated from Troop. Fox was alone.
Well, that couldn't have gone any worse. He couldn't even carry out his plan to be rehabilitated at the fort before they got him.
Recommendation. Immediate full-spectrum scan of Fort.
Yeah, little guy. I'm worried about him too. Hope we make it in time.
Acknowledged.